We are here at Tretower Court and Castle. There is a 14th century and up to the 17th century house that was built here. That's what is in the background right now. But there's also a castle. If you watched our last vlog, we were just at Raglan Castle. We've now come, I think it's like a 25-minute drive to Tretower Court and Castle. The sun is back out again, so we're gonna take advantage and explore the recreated medieval garden. The original castle on the site was a motte and bailey in the 11th century. In the 12th century, all of that was replaced with stone. In the 13th century, they did a lot of demolishing of things so that they could build this big tower in the middle. And then by the 14th century, they built the house just across the field that we're going to go check out in a little while. This was all the Picard family. I'm going to assume it's pronounced Picard. That's what I'm going with. Could be something else, but it looks like Picard. with the castle scene. We're now going to go explore the house. We're going to go over and start in the oldest part and work our way to the newest part. We are in the oldest part of the house. It was built in the 14th century, and they have dated all of the wood in here that's original, and it is from that time period, which is incredible. It's so old. The house was occupied until the 30s. At that time, these buildings were being used in a farm, in a working farm, and they said that there were so many outbuildings built outside underneath the balconies because all of the balconies were collapsing in on themselves. There's been a lot of restoration work done on this place, so not every little piece is authentic. Some of it's been a recreation of what they think it would have looked like at the time, or just restoring some of the things that needed some help. Upstairs, okay. Especially on this other facade, they numbered each brick, took them all down, and then rebuilt the front facade of the house so that they could put it back up better, because it was falling apart so badly. So there's been a lot of restoration work, but still, the fact that these things are still here is incredible.
This room is awesome. I really like it. It's very much a representative of what the 14th century as a noble would look like when you're feasting.
This was their great hall. This is where they would have had all of their lavish feasts, all of their guests. This is where that entertainment would have happened. The people that run the place said, feel free to come in, sit down, get a feel for it, sit on the furniture. So we did, and it was wonderful. It's one of the few places we've been to that actually allows you in to be a part of the scene, essentially.
Yeah. It's a bunch of old people outside, and I'm pretty sure they just saw us do that.
Nailed it. The Great Hall was just back this way. Now we're in the next room. This would have been where they would have prepared all the food, done all the final checks, plated it, made sure everything was good before taking it through, and it would have come from the kitchen. Oh, am I starting?
Oh, sorry. No, I'll
Okay.
start. What's the name of this place?
Tretower.
I'll let you say that. Go ahead.
We are wrapping up our stay here at Tretower Castle and Court. It was really cool.
It was very cool. I loved the 14th century kind of feast hall. It was all kind of modern made, like they made it this time, but they made it with traditional ways to make things. And it's cool because it's all set up and you can touch everything and sit and play with the stuff that's out. Whereas most of the time it's original and you can't touch it. So, but it'll make it kind of gets you into the feeling of what it would have been like in a 14th century feast hall, which is really cool.
The other thing that was really wonderful is that the people that work here are really passionate about this place. They have tons of information. They were open to answer all of our questions. So that was really, really wonderful as well. And now we're going to run because if we're lucky, we can squeeze in a third thing today.